أعوذ بالله السميع العليم البصير من الشيطان الرجيم من همسه ونفخه ونفثه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي بجاه سنقرؤك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا بكرامة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما اللهم إنا نسألك أن تفتح علينا فتوح العارفين بحكمتك وتنشر علينا وقايتك العظمى ونعمتك الكبرى ورحمتك الواسعة وتعلمنا ما جهلنا وتفهمنا ما درسنا ودرسنا وتذكرنا ما نسينا أو نسينا وتنفعنا بما علمتنا وتبارك لنا في علمنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين بكرامة وعلمك ما لم بكرامة من أرسلته رحمة للعالمين محمد ابن عبد الله وآله وصحبه أجمعين آمين وبعد الإخوة الأعزاء المستمعين الكرام الأفاضل السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته الحمد لله رب العالمين فهو أهل الحمد والثناء والشكر ونصلي ونسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the owner of all praises and glorifications and gratifications. We thank him, we adore him, we glorify him with all forms of adorations. We do request from him in his mercy to further show his mercy and bounties in abundance upon the noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, companions, followers, and the nation of Muslims and believers as a whole until the day of accountability. Amen. Today, in continuation of our daily Ramadan treatise, Delicacies, so we are going to read together, inshallah, Aphorism number 86 of the Aphorisms of AtaiLlahi Al-Sakandari, inshallah. So this aphorism, it is continuation of what we have been discussing before, but in addition to that, it digresses a bit and asking us, encouraging us to choose one of the two things, one of the two particulars. So there are two things in nature, or there are two existence, let's say. One thing is, the first is existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the other one is the existence of the creature. So Allah being creator, and the other things being creature. So now, so this aphorism is all about choosing whom you want to be with, whether you want to be and remain with the creator, or you want to be and remain with the creature. So whichever you choose, then you have your benefit and you have your choice. So that is the focus of the aphorism. But in the end, it encourages the followers, and it encourages the seekers of the truth to prefer that which is Allah, the omnipotent, who finishes not and who ends not, who is omniscient and omnipotent and omnipresent everywhere and every time. So with that, we treat the aphorism, and inshallah, I am going to read as presented bi-iznillah. Okay, the aphorism reads as presented: in aradta an yakuna laka izzun la yafna fala tasta'izzanna bi'izzin yafna. Once again, the aphorism reads: in aradta an yakuna laka izzun la yafna fala tasta'izzanna bi'izzin yafna. Once again, the aphorism says, in aradta an yakuna laka izzun la yafna fala tasta'izzanna bi'izzin yafna. Very simple and straightforward. It means, literally, if you wish to have an unending greatness, okay? If you wish to have an unending greatness, or a greatness that is unending, that is everlasting, in other words, فَلَا تَسْتَعِذَنَّ بِعِزٍ يَفْنَى. So do not associate yourself with a ending greatness, with a greatness that ends, that has a limitation. In other words, in aradta an yakuna laka izzun la yafna, if you desire to have unlimited greatness, unlimited favor, fala tasta'izzanna bi'izzin yafna. So do not feel great with a limited grace. Now, what does that mean conceptually? What is the message therein? So the message therein is very simple and direct. So there are two things here. Izzu dunya wa izzu Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The material greatness, the greatness of materiality, and the greatness with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, the greatness with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being with Allah, choosing Allah, remaining with Allah, is an everlasting greatness and favor. Because whatever favor that we might want or desire is directly from Him. And yutihi man yasha, He grants it to whomever He wishes. So now, choosing the one in whose hands are all the wishes and desires and everything that we want, so it's better and more preferable than choosing to be with the temporal greatness, which is that of the dunya. So if we really want to be great everlastingly, what we should seek for is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the source of all the greatness. Okay? So although the ayah of Quran says, وَابْتَغِ فِي مَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ دَارَ الْآخِرَةِ وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. To use what you have been blessed with by Allah to seek for the akhirah with Him, and also do not forget your portion in the temporal world. Yes, we are to enjoy things that Allah has arrogated to us. However, we should, while enjoying them, know that they are ultimately directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is through His wish and desire that He has granted them to us. So we have not acquired them through our ability and capacities. So those are some of the messages and conceptual meanings during the aphorism number 86. So in aradta an yakuna laka izzun la yafna, if you really desire an everlasting greatness, unlimited grace, so do not be deceived by a limited grace. The limited grace is that of the dunya, of any other one. So for those who seek greatness in the parents, in the pedigree of their family, the family will finish, the parents will go. For those who seek greatness in money, in wealth, money can vanish. For those who seek greatness in positions, position can be demoted. For those who seek greatness in frivolities of the life, frivolities can vanish. Every other thing can vanish except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kullu shay'in fani illa Allah baqi. Allahu samadu la yamutu abada. Every other thing will end. Only Allah is everlasting. Allahu samadu, only Allah is the eternal, is the only one that will never end and that will never die. So with this, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the better understanding of the aphorism, to grant us the heart and the opportunity and the privilege of being with him alone and for him alone and by him alone. Innahu ala dhalika qadir wa bil ijabati jadir, ni'ma al-mawla wa ni'ma al-nazir. Now, what does Sheikh Abdul Majid Al-Sharnobi say in this interpretation? He says, Al-izzu alladhi la yafna, okay, Al-izzu alladhi la yafna huwa al-ghina an al-asbab kulliha biwujudi musabbibiha. The only greatness that will never finish, that is unlimited, is al-ghina an al-asbab kulliha. To waive our sight, to be is to avoid all factors of greatness entirely, apart from the source of those greatness. And who is that musabbib? Who is the musabbib, the source, the cause, the final and ultimate cause of everything? Who is the one? So فَالتَّعَلُّقُ بِهِ سُبْحَانَهُ إِذٌ لَا يَفْنَى. So Allah subhanahu is the musabbib of all asbab. So to relent from relying on all factors is the best one, and seeking and being with the source of all the factors, which is Allah. So by this, therefore, التعلق به سبحانه عز لا يفنى. Relating and connecting continuously with Allah, glorious is He, is the greatness that is unlimited. وأما التعلق بالأسباب, but relating and connecting with all other factors other than Allah, مع الغيبة عن مسببها, without considering and without connecting to the source, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَهُوَ الْعِزُّ الَّذِي يَفْنَى. So that is a limited grace. وَلَيْسَ لَكَ أَيُّهَا الْمُرِيدُ إِلَّا أَحَدُهُمَا. So as a seeker of the truth, we cannot combine the two together. لِأَنَّهُمَا ضِدَّانِ لَا يَجْتَمِعَانِ. Both of them are contradictory existence that cannot be combined together in the heart of a person. Hubbu dunya wa hubbullah. So the love of the materialities and the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot be combined together in one heart. So we have to choose one. So by this, as the seekers of the truth, we have only just one choice, either to choose the unlimited grace, which is Allah, or to divert to the limited grace. فإن اخترت التعلق بمسبب الأسباب فنعمت الهالة التي تكون عليها. So if we, as seekers of the truth, choose connecting and relating with the source of all the causes of greatness, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَنِعْمَةِ الْحَالَةُ الَّتِي تَكُونُ فِيهِ. So this is a better choice. This is a better choice, and this is, of course, the best choice for us. وَإِنْ اخْتَرْتَ التَّعَلُّقَ بِالْأَسْبَابِ خَذَلَتِكَ وَأَسْلَمَتِكَ أَحْوَجَ مَا تَكُونُ إِلَيْهَا. So, but on the other side, if we choose to relate and connect with the material factors only, so this will reject us, this will reduce us, this will disgrace us, and we surrender us or submit us or lead us to everlasting disgracefulness. Okay, as said in these two stanzas by the glosses, saying, "Ij'al bi rabbika sha'na izzika yastaqirru wa yathbutu fa in i'tazazta biman yamutu fa inna izzaka mayyitun." Ij'al bi rabbika sha'na izzika. Put your greatness into your Lord, in the hands of your Lord. Put the affair of your greatness, your want and your desire, put it, surrender it to the hand of your Lord. Yastaqirru wa yathbitu, so that he would control it for us, for you, and he will make it permanent. He will make it stand and firm and firm. But if you ally with anything that will die, so your greatness also will die when the person dies. If your greatness and your priority is with something that ends and is limited, that will end one day, that will die one day, then when that thing dies, your greatness is also died. So if your greatness is related and connected and allied to your family pedigree, when your family is gone, the greatness is gone. If it is with friends, when the friends are gone, the greatness is gone. If it is with wealth, when the wealth is vanished, then the greatness is vanished. If it is with position, then when the position is gone, then the greatness is gone. If it is with beauty, when the beauty is faded, then the greatness is gone. Whatever the source apart from Allah will go, then the greatness will go with it. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the opportunity and privilege of being with him, connecting with him, relating with him wholeheartedly. He is of forgiving and the one who grants all wishes. So here is where we're going to start with the aphorism 86 today, inshallah. We meet again tomorrow with aphorism number 87. Now, before we go, let's look at supplication for the night number 4. Supplication for night number 4. As we said, so these are selected supplications through Asma'ullah al-Husna, so the great names, the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first night was Subhanaka anta Allahu Rahmanur Rahim, 313 times. Second night was Subhanaka anta Allahul Mulkul Quddus, 114 times or more. So yesterday, night 3 was Subhanaka anta Allahul Jabbarul Mutakabbiru, 333 times or more. Then the next night, which is night number 4, that we are facing here, inshallah. So we are encouraged to recite Subhanaka anta Allahul Musawwirul Hakim. Subhanaka anta Allahu Al-Musawwiru Al-Hakim 450 times or more, after at least two observation of two rak'ahs with Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah Al-Kafirun in the first, and Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah Al-Ikhlas on the second. If we can pray more, 4, 6, 8 is okay, better, the more the better. And if we can recite more, the number of the Subhanaka Anta Allahul Musawwirul Hakim is also better. Okay? And if we can recite less also, due to time, it is also no problem. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the benefit of reciting its names. Okay? So, and the benefit, one of the benefits of reciting Subhanaka Anta Allahul Musawwirul Hakim is that anyone who recites it continuously and is uses it for azkar on daily basis, so such a person will not have you will not witness a loss on his property. Okay, and that such a person will not lack, okay, good sustenance in his life, inshallah. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the acceptance of the supplication. Now, in conclusion, yesterday we gave and we suggested a cure for hypertension for those who are experiencing hypertension. We said the best way is to avoid worries and to invest into positive activities, okay, to avoid things that aggravate us. So now today, let's look into the cure of diabetes. Okay, for those with diabetes, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cure all of us from all the illness. So one good way, traditionally and naturally, is to eat 1 piece of onion every 3 days. Okay, to consume a sizable piece of onion every day, raw onion. Okay, slice the onion, peel the back, slice the onion into small dices, then you consume it every 3 days, one every 3 days. So inshallah, to be Isnillah, Allah makes it as a means to solve and cure diabetes. Okay. Another way is inshallah, we are going to give tomorrow, Bismillah, for diabetes. But for today, inshallah, so one good way to cure and control diabetes is to consume a sizable onion every 3 days. Okay, so it helps curing diabetes and all other stomach and intestinal infections. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure all of us from all our illness. Innahu ala dhalika qadir wa bil ijabati jadir, ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir. And with that, I keep myself and every one of you under the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in whose protection and guidance nothing is lost and missed. أستودعكم ونفسي في رعاية الله الذي لا يضيع ودائعه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.